Unilateral coercive measures put the humanitarian situation in Syria on the brink of the abyss. The human suffering of the Syrian people continues to exacerbate due to the economic sanctions and coercive measures imposed by major powers such as the United States of America and the European Union on the Syrian government, which have had a disastrous impact on the Syrian economy and the Syrian citizens. These measures have damaged the purchasing power of Syrian citizens and their ability to pay the costs of importing due to the financial restrictions imposed on various institutions. The effects of these measures have had devastating consequences on the rights of Syrian citizens, especially in light of the spread of the new coronavirus. The sanctions have contributed to increasing the suffering of all groups of the Syrian people, especially the weaker groups such as children, women, the elderly and the disabled. UN estimates indicate that 14.6 million Syrians need humanitarian assistance in 2022, and 12 million people suffer from food insecurity, including 5.5 million children and women in need of nutritional assistance, and nearly 1 million Syrians are on the verge of not being able to meet their needs of basic food. 2.5 million children are out of school, 90% of the citizens are below the poverty line, 12.2 million people need health services, and 12 million people suffer from hunger every day. This means that the Syrian people need humanitarian assistance more than ever. Whatever option the sanctions may take during the coming period, most opinions agree that the Syrians residing inside bear the brunt of these sanctions, especially the excessive compliance with them by companies and financial institutions and the impact of the matter on the economic and social rights of Syrian citizens such as the right to health. Based on the above, Ma'at for Peace, Development, and Human Rights recommends the following. The need to stop imposing coercive unilateral measures on the Syrian government because of their negative effects on the rights of citizens. The necessity of providing food commodities and medicines to the various hospitals, as well as completing the medical equipment they lack without restriction. The necessity of strengthening Arab solidarity and discussing the return of the Syrian government to the League of Arab States to confront the extremely difficult humanitarian situation inside Syria, where 12 million people suffer from food insecurity, and 14.6 million Syrians need humanitarian aid in 2022. The necessity of allowing all companies to operate inside Syria, especially those that provide medical services, without fear of punishment. The necessity of creating the appropriate environment for the reconstruction of the destroyed Syrian infrastructure.